Welcome back to Good Day State Line. Anna is here tonight from Rock Valley Credit Union, and she has the card, so she's leading the way. You're going to ask me some questions, I hear.
We are.
Okay, so tell me what the theme is, what the topic is, what we're doing tonight, Anna.
All right, so it's back to school shopping time.
Okay.
I mean, it's a happy time for parents. Thank goodness we're going to have our coffee moments in silence
yeah,
again.
Right. A little free time in the morning.
But it's also a time that it's a stressful time, right, for parents, especially given inflation and everything that's going on. So we're sharing some tips on how to be a little bit more shopping savvy when you're back in stores and online.
I love that because the shopping season is definitely like we're on the brink. So giving these tips right now is perfect because we're going to end up in the stores for the next 4 weeks or something. So kids actually go back to school.
Yeah.
True. Online shopping, which didn't really exist when I was going back to school. All right. So we got some questions that I'm going to answer. Is that what's going on here? Okay. You want to read it, Anna?
All right, so how much is the average family expected to spend in back to school supplies per child?
Does this include technology?
You could say that.
$800?
You're pretty close. It's about $661 a year.
That's a lot.
For kids between the kindergarten to the senior year of high school. So
some people have a lot of kids. That's a lot of money.
It is, yep.
So you definitely want to be budgeting. All right, go ahead.
All right, so free lunch programs help feed how many children during the school year every year?
I'm going to guess 200,000.
No.
Who is?
So it's about 29.6 million.
Oh, I was way low. That's great. I'm
kids.
glad it's so many more.
And it's it costs about $14.2 billion to fund a year. So
but that's such a great program.
It is a
right?
great program.
You know, you hear the stories, so many stories about how for some kids that's their like biggest meal or their only meal of the day. I love that program exists, and I'm so glad I got it wrong. Okay, next question.
All right, teachers spend an average of how much of their own money towards classroom supplies, prizes, rewards, food, and snacks?
$661.
That's pretty close. Pretty close. She's almost there. I just got to give her credit. So on average, teachers spend about $511 of their own money towards supplies.
That's something that until I grew up and had friends who were teachers, you know, as a kid, I didn't realize that. You just think, well, kids think money grows on trees, but you just think that that's provided somehow for these teachers, that every time they give you a piece of candy or like plan something fun, but it's really these teachers just going the extra effort and using their own money.
Yeah.
It's huge. All right, I think we got another one.
All right. In a recent study, parents reported that this item was their least favorite item to buy when back to school shopping.
Is it like one specific item?
I would say we could say a category.
Clothing.
No, you mentioned it earlier, so it's
Some
actually
technology.
Yes, yep. We'll give her that one.
Okay,
yeah.
I'll take that point. I will take it. I was just thinking about like parents waiting in the dressing room, but I guess online shopping has helped with that a little bit, right?
Yeah.
With the clothes aspect. Yeah, it can be stressful to be shopping back to school, and especially I think sometimes technology is stressful because parents aren't sure if they're getting the right thing for their kids, and it is a lot of money, right? You go buy a couple extra pencils and you buy the wrong colored pencils, like okay,
You're fine.
You're out $5. But yeah, that's definitely different when it comes to technology.
Yeah. So some other things to keep in mind is starting tomorrow through August 14th, Illinois is having a sales tax holiday.
Yes.
So take advantage of those because you can get a really reduced tax rate on things like school uniforms or backpacks or shoes. So check out the list of all the items that are included on the Illinois Illinois Department of Revenue.
Yeah, that's awesome too. That's kind of newer, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Is this the first year or has it happened before?
It's happened before. They just choose, like sometimes it's been months, but this time it's a 2 week.
Specifically 2 weeks. And I know a lot of different stores are like on their own websites. They'll tell you all about it too. So
yeah.
So and I also have a feeling that like, you know, if I needed some crayons, I could just tell some parents to pick them up and I could get the tax credit or the tax discount. You know, I need new crayons.
It can work out that way. Yeah, yeah.
If you want to get in touch with Anna and talk to her about back to school budgeting or really any financial question that you have throughout the year, you can head to rockvalleycreditunion.org, and if you grab your phone and open up the camera, you can scan that flow code on the right side of your screen, and then you don't have to type anything in, and there are no spelling mistakes that way.
Exactly.
Thank you so much for the fun and games today, Anna.
Thank you.
Good luck with your back to school shopping.
Thank you. We're going to need it.
Yeah, coming up next, we're off to Code 1 Aviation to find out what it takes to refurbish a personal jet, and then Corinne is here to make a wedding planning happier for happiness. We'll be right back.